I'm Hannah. Thank you so much for joining me. You can get seated. And then for yourself, find a comfortable seat. If you like to use the playlist in the chat below, give the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, take a moment for yourself. Settling into your space. Resting your hands lightly in your lap. Following your next breath all the way up. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through nose or mouth. As you begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath, feel comfortable softening your gaze. Or allowing your eyes to close. Turning inward. If you like, a gentle sway. Body. Just noticing how you feel right here and now. How you're feeling. Physically. Emotionally. Just feel it. Permission to exist. In your own world. Breathing out. Gently joining your palms together. The thumbs meeting the sternum, the heart center, greeting yourself. Breathing your eyes open. Little hello to those joining us now on the call, those who might be watching on the replay. I'm Hannah. And again, I'm so happy to have you here. Let's ease toward the tabletop shape. No rush, no hurry. In your own time. Again, taking a moment, the feet untucked, the shoulder joints over the wrist joints, hip joints over the knees. Breathing the air from the body. Rocking the hip joints toward the heel. And as you inhale, rocking forward, the shoulder joints in front of the wrist, if it feels good for your cervical spine, your neck, your chin toward your chest as you rock, exhaling, hip joints to the heels. Very gentle spinal flexion, inhaling, rocking forward. Exhaling, joints toward the heel. Once more, inhaling forward. Exhaling, joints toward the heel. Now, Vajrasana, distance between the big toes and the knees. So we inhale, rounding towards seated for a beat. Rising the roof of your mouth upward. This lift, the sternum, the center of the chest, from the roof of your mouth, your chin to the clouds. And as you exhale, forward, the heart center down to the ground. Elbow joints might bend outward. You might even touch the tip of your nose or your forehead to the earth. Now, rounding towards seated. Chin toward the very center of your chest. The apex of the breath, maybe the chin to the clouds. And exhaling forward and the heart down to the ground. Once more, inhale, warming slowly in this practice. Praying for your feeling. You just feel it. Permission to exist. With the exhale, circle sweeping the arms forward, and the palms reconnecting to the earth. Inhale, rock the shoulder joints in front of the ribs. Exhaling to steady the torso into tabletop shape. And as we inhale, the right knee toward the navel, to the nose, maybe even toward the forehead. And as we exhale, stepping the ball of the right foot back into the plank shape. Inhaling now the left knee toward the navel, toward the nose or the forehead. Slight round in the upper back. Feels good for your body. And as you exhale, stepping the left foot toward plank. Taking a moment here. The shoulder joints stacking over the wrist joints. And the balls of the feet tucked underneath. You can always tap your knees or with me. Inhale, we're going to rock forward again, this time toward the tiptoes. And as we exhale, and the heels reaching toward the back of your raft, your mat. Again, inhale, we rock toward the tiptoes. Exhaling back. One more time, super strong. You've got it. Inhale, rocking forward toward the tiptoes. Exhale, rocking back. As we inhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. In the inverted V shape. Bending your knees. Pulling your heels out as you breathe. Of course, you might prefer the steadiness of the shape. The body like a big upside down V. Of course, you could have bend in your knees. The heels might descend down to the ground. Building rhythmic vinyasa, exhaling the air from the body. Bottom of the breath, zipping the navel in and up toward the spine, if that makes sense for you today. Beyond the bandha, inhaling the right leg to rise high to the sky, extending through the ball of the right foot and spreading the toes wide. One long line of energy. Coccyx to crown. Exhaling, the right knee bending towards your navel. The bottom of the breath, the navel to the spine. The slow, soft step of the right foot through onto the earth beneath you. Anjaneyasana, the lunge pattern, you might be on your fists or on thumbs and fingertips. As we inhale, rock forward, perhaps the chin to the center of the chest. Maybe the right knee moves the front of the ankle joint. And as we exhale, rocking back. And twice more. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, rocking back. Last time, inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, rocking back. The bottom of the breath, left knee down, untucking the foot. The palms return to the ground. We're going to inhale, tabletop. And exhaling, steady yourself here, the shoulder joints over the wrist joints, hip joints over the knees. Inhaling now, the left knee. Or the nose, maybe toward the forehead, slight round, and the upper back, maybe in the middle spine. And as you exhale, extending the ball of the left foot toward the plank shape. Again, shoulder joints over the wrists. Inhaling now, the right knee. Or the navel, maybe the nose, maybe the forehead. Exhaling to step the ball of the right foot back. Let's be here a couple beats. The shoulder joints stacking over the wrist joints. And the balls of the feet tucked underneath. And the pelvis is lifted in line with the spine. If possible, a slight rounding of that space between the shoulder blades. Enjoying one more inhale, the drishti, the gaze, toward the tip top of your rock. And exhaling, using your strong center to ease toward Adho Mukha Svanasana. Enjoying an inhale through your nose. And exhale through nose or mouth. Again, the bottom of the breath, zipping the navel in and up to the spine. Uddiyana Bandha. Inhaling the left leg to lift. Engage the transverse abdominis. Extending through the ball of the left foot, spreading the toes wide. It's a massive muscle below your navel. Your strong center. As we exhale the air from the body, knee toward the navel, navel toward the spine. Again, you use your core, the bottom of the breath, to guide that left foot through to the earth beneath you. And Anjaneyasana on this. With thumbs and fingertips. We inhale to rock forward. Maybe the left knee in front of the ankle joint. Exhaling to rock back, doing your best to keep your right knee rising from the earth. Inhaling to rock forward. Exhaling to rock back. Once more, inhaling to rock forward. Exhaling to rock back. Bottom of the breath, and the right knee down to the ground. Untucking the right foot, and the palms return to the earth. Inhaling to ease to tabletop. As we exhale now, the hip joints might sink to the heel. Touch or no touch, it doesn't matter. It might depend on the hamstring, the calf muscle. As we inhale, we rock forward. I prefer in this sequence to soften my chin to the center of my chest. Exhaling, hip joints to heels. Touch or no touch, it doesn't matter. Simply rocking forward and back. Breath in, the shoulder joints, my knees in front of the wrists. This time as I exhale, my hip joints over toward the left hip joint toward the left heel. Inhaling, circular pattern, my right hip joint over toward the right to recenter. As I breathe in here in the tabletop shape. And then as I breathe out, hip joints to the heels. This time, hip joints move over to the right. In the opposite direction. And my hip joints to the left. In your own time, easing the Adho Mukha Svanasana inverted V shape. Exhaling. Feeling the steadiness of the shape. Inhale the right leg to rise, extending through the ball of the foot, spreading the toes wide. Exhaling, guiding the right foot through to the earth beneath you. As we inhale, of course, the back left knee could be down, or if you feel the call with me, arms float up over the crown of the back, left knee lifted here, Anjaneyasana variation. Exhaling, circle the palms around, returning to the earth. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling the left leg to lift, extending through the ball of the foot, spreading the toes wide. Exhaling the left foot through to the earth beneath you. Inhaling the right knee down or rising, Anjaneyasana variation. Maybe the arms float up over the crown. Exhaling to circle the arms around. Returning back down to the earth. Inhaling, plank. This might be enough. You could always tap your knees. Exhaling the air from the body. As you breathe in, if you like, you'll round with me from that space between the shoulder blades in the center. Hridaya, behind your heart, exhaling to radiate, heels reaching back to the free space. The drishti, gaze toward the top of your raft twice more. Inhale that slight rounding. The chin might move to your chest. Exhaling. Feeling the length from coccyx to crown. Very tip of your tailbone to the top of your head once more. Inhaling that slight round. Exhaling, feeling the length. Coccyx to crown at the bottom of the breath. My knees tap, I untuck my feet. Like a circular movement. Of course, you've enjoyed the practice with me before. Familiar with Sahaja, The free form, spontaneous exploration of space. Whenever you like, whatever you're feeling. Maybe you'd like to be in Vinyasa. Maybe in the rocking tabletop as we've enjoyed before. Or maybe the movement of Sahaja. Bending the elbow joints, dipping the heart low to the earth. Practice the mat. So much for us to feel. Physical or emotional. Truly. Whatever you're feeling, just let yourself feel it. Remember, in this space, there is the permission to exist in your own world. We're going to ease. We're at Adho Mukha Svanasana. Of course, no rush, no hurry. We'll meet in the inverted V shape. A few beats here. You might prefer the steadiness of the shape or a little sway with the heels and the hip joints side to side. Then step as I'm doing my right foot to the right and my left foot lifts, maybe tapping the inner ankle joint. There is no right way to be. Again, as I exhale, find the steadiness of the shape for my body. The heels might sink down to the ground. Touch or no touch, it doesn't matter. Inhaling the right leg to rise. Again, extending to the ball of the right foot. Spreading the toes wide. Exhale, right knee to navel, navel to spine. We're gathering the energy. Maybe the knee toward the nose, toward the forehead, at the bottom of the breath. And that right foot through onto the earth beneath you. Could be on fists, thumbs and fingertips. Of course, if you like to use blocks. My arms are quite long. Inhaling, heel to ball on my right foot. So my left leg lifts nice and high to the sky. Standing split variation. Breathing here. The next time I exhale, I bend my right knee and my left knee toward my navel. The lower part of the left leg parallel to the earth beneath you. Inhaling the left leg into the standing split. Exhaling. I bend your right knee a little or a lot as the left knee moves towards your navel, maybe to your heart center. Once more, inhale, left leg to lift, high to the sky. Exhaling now as I bend my right knee a little or a lot, my left knee toward the navel, my heart center, maybe to my nose, forehead space. This might be enough, it's great. Or could inhale, reach the right arm forward. I say reach because there's this action through the right fingertips, the elongation of the arm. Exhaling, bottom of the breath, my palms down to the ground, the ball of the left foot stepping back to the variation of plank. But we're going to inhale now the right knee toward either the navel, the heart center, the nose or forehead, a slight round. And as we exhale, let's yawn the right knee out. Adho Mukha Svanasana in the three-legged shape. Breathing here. Might enjoy a few hip joint mandala. The circle. Bottom of the exhale. The right foot down to the ground, enjoying an inhale through your nose. Exhaling through nose or mouth. Inhaling the left leg to lift, extending through the ball of the left foot, spreading your toes wide. Exhaling to gather the energy, knee to navel, navel to spine. Taking your time in the left foot through. Bottom of that breath again, the left foot onto the earth beneath you. Fists, thumbs, and fingertips. We're going to inhale into the standing split shape. The right leg rising high to the sky. As we exhale, the bend in the left knee, the right knee bending to the navel. The lower part of the right leg parallel to the earth beneath you as you inhale a standing split variation. Exhaling as much bend in the left knee as you need, the right knee toward the navel, maybe to the heart center. Once more, you've got it. Inhale the right leg to rise. Exhaling now. This might be enough. Knee to navel, heart center, maybe toward nose, toward forehead. Perhaps you extend the left arm into the free space. Breathing. Enjoying one more inhale, super strong. You've got it. Exhaling. Palms will return to the earth. Whatever pattern suits you best, the ball of the right foot might come down first. Inhale. And the left knee to lift, maybe toward nose, maybe toward forehead, maybe a slight round. Then we're going to exhale, yawn, release. The IT band, the piriformis, the psoas major, the inner part, the groin and that flexor space of the psoas minor. Bottom of the breath, the left foot down to the ground. Let's allow our knees to tap to the earth. Untucking the feet. A few beats in Vinyasa, maybe big toes closed. Knees further apart. Gentle sway. The body. Relaxing the elbow joint, palm down to the ground. And then if you like, with me, or Vajrasana. It's time, the big toes, the knees close, and the heels rolling together. Exhaling. You can always use a palm on the front side of the pelvis and a palm toward the sacrum, the flattish part of the low back. So we pour the torso forward. Inhaling to round towards seated. Maybe the apex of the breath. Center of the chest from the roof of your mouth, chin to clouds. Exhaling forward. Meditation. Balance. Strength and stability. Stira. The effort of exertion. Now with the experience of ease. Sukha. The arms might flow. Free form. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras begin. Sthira Sukham Asana. Balancing the effort of exertion with the experience of ease. Of course, you breathe. Ease. Tabletop. And a movement of sahaja if you like. Rush, no hurry. I'll invite you. Feet tucked underneath, extending two little arms forward for just the beat, maybe touching your nose or tucking your chin, Anahata Asana. Inhaling forward. Touch your tummy. Resting here. And my favorite shapes, the seed of all greater. Spinal extension, excuse me. Back bending shape. And sphinx. And the tops of my feet connected to the earth. My shoulder joints stacking over my elbow joints, my palms facing down. As I exhale, chin toward the center of my chest. Use the word often, but a little wiggle. The low body. The booty. From side to side. Breathing here. There are certain traditional practices which longer hold the shape. Next time you exhale, elbow joints out to the side. Soften sternum, the center of the chest, all the way down to the ground. Join the palms over the crown, elbow joints outward. Or if you like, a little pillow. Now inviting a gentle sway. Body. Hip joints side to side. Never the practice I share with you, forcing feeling. It's a reason sometimes more traditional practice, you'll hear you're holding a shape. It'll make you feel something. Whatever you're feeling, you just feel. Exhaling, the palms slide down, and maybe that's not much. It's totally okay. My thumbs resting either side of my mid-ribs, the tops of my feet connected to the earth. As I exhale, I encourage you to draw your elbow joints in toward the torso, chin to the center of your chest. As you emerge, think about this rapid
the subscapula, the wing tips of your shoulder blades around the center of your spine, rising into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And what you might like is to dip one inner part of the hip joint down, slight twist of the torso. Then as we exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, inverted V. Bend your knees and pedal your heels out. You beats as you breathe. Whatever you feel, you just feel it. In the space, permission to exist in your own world. Exhaling the steadiness of the shape. Dual leg. Inhaling the right to rise. This time as you exhale, knee to navel, navel to the spine. I'd like you to inhale round toward plank, the knee toward the nose, maybe toward the forehead, and then exhale, tap the right knee over toward the left elbow joint. Inhale, the right knee toward the nose, forehead, or just toward the navel, and then exhale, yawn it out and around. Bottom of the breath, the right foot returns down to the ground. You breathe. Little sway if you like. You experience being in the body. Subtle and intense. Inhaling the left leg to lift, high to the sky. Exhaling knee to navel, navel to spine. This time as we inhale, rounding forward. This might be enough. Work with me as you exhale, tap the right knee toward, the left knee toward the right elbow joint. Inhale back through the center. Exhale out to the side. Out of the breath, and the left foot down. Allow the knees to return to the ground. A few breaths. Vinyasa. If you need to release the wrists, roll the hands and the joints. There is no right way to feel or to be. This moment, permission to exist where you are, here and now. And again, as we exhale, the palms down to the ground. Easing. Tabletop. Movement of Sahaja. Just a few breaths. You could tuck or untuck the feet. In your own world. May or may not notice, if you listen along with the Spotify playlist, the title of the class always corresponds to the theme. This practice in my own world. No rush, no hurry. Toward Urdhva Mukha Svanasana.
inverted knee. Exhaling. Steady the heels down to the ground. Touch or no touch, doesn't matter. Inhale the left leg to lift. Internal or external rotation. Exhaling. Knee to navel, navel to spine. Gather the energy. The left foot through to the earth beneath you. Inhaling, Virabhadrasana, warrior two. Spinning the outer edge of my back, right foot down. I might fan my right arm up and over the crown. And as I exhale, my arms extending into the T shape. Inhale, the left leg now to straighten. Exhaling my shoulder joints from my ears. Inhale, Parshva, Trikonasana. My right palm might slide alongside the outer part of my right calf. Exhaling to trace. My left palm facing down. Inhale to lengthen my left fingertips forward toward the free space. Exhaling to tilt my torso. In the variation Trikonasana, you could always rest the left palm on the front side of the left leg, which is called the shin space, the front side of the ankle joint. Tent resting on thumb and fingertip inside of the ankle joint today. And right fingertip rising upward. Let's enjoy one more inhale here. And as we exhale, cycling the right arm down inside of the right hip joint. Bottom of the breath, I'm going to begin to bend into my left knee. Inhaling to bend. My right heel rising high to the sky. This variation of lunge, often called Uttam Kristasana, my palms return down to the ground inside of my left foot, rocking forward and back. Heel toe my left foot over toward the left. For this practice, if possible, keep the left big toe forward, the left foot parallel to the long side of your back. My personal preference, I like to soften, center. So I do that by relaxing my chin to my chest. Inhale, my drishti gaze over my right shoulder joint. Exhale to pivot around. Again, this variation, Virabhadrasana, warrior two. Spinning the outer edge of my back left foot already down to the ground, arms extend, huge bend in my right. Exhaling, just for a beat. Inhale now, my right leg to straighten. Variation Trikonasana. Exhaling, shoulder joints from the hips. Inhaling, Parshva. My left palm might slide alongside the outer part of my left leg. Exhaling to trace, my right palm facing down to the ground, arms like the T. Inhaling, my right middle finger forward. Exhaling to tilt my torso. I could always rest my right palm on the front side of the right leg, often called the shin. Tibia. Right palm on the front side of the ankle joint with thumb and fingertips down to the ground. There's a lengthening. We lift through the left fingertips. Join one more inhale. Exhaling. Cycle the left arm down, around, inside of my left hip joint, re-bending into my right knee. Lifting my left heel to the sky as I inhale, Uttam Kristasana, or lizard shape, maybe heel toeing my right foot over to the right. course, you could do like this, palms, using a prop like a block. Chin, center of my chest is what I personally prefer. Tune inward. Notice how I feel. Back left knee lifting, right foot parallel to the long side of the rack. Brush, no hurry. Inhale, drishti gaze over my left shoulder joint. Exhale, pivot. Inhaling, heel to ball of my left foot. Exhaling to bend into my left knee. My tap alongside the back of the left calf as I slide my right leg down. Seated here. I'm going to turn the face, camera, whatever direction feels best for you. My left leg extending. Variation Gomukhasana, seated. This might be enough. 2 sits. The bones of my bum down to the ground. It would feel good. Then my top left knee. And I begin to rock side to side. Opportunity again to tune inward. How do you feel? Whatever you're feeling, just feel it. This moment, permission to exist. Inhaling. The eyes are closed in your own little world. I blink them open, the drishti to gaze over my right shoulder joint. I'm going to pivot and spin. If this doesn't suit your body, you simply change which leg is on top. Let's begin. Left bottom knee bending, top right leg extending. Just so we can feel the connection, steadiness, the base down. 2 sits on the ground, bones of the bone. And re-bend your right knee. Little rock. Sure. Now, in your own world, the eyes have closed, breathing them open. I invite you, bend your right knee. The sole of the foot is on the earth, and the right knee toward the sternum, the center of your chest. If this is too much for your low body, you could always extend that left leg forward. As we exhale, hugging the right knee in toward the heart center, and the heart center then toward the right. Variation, the seated twist. Every time I inhale, lengthening from coccyx to crown. Every time I exhale, Hridaya, my heart center, over to the right. Beyond my right fist, thumb or fingertips, behind my low back, inhale, long line of energy, coccyx to crown. Exhaling, Hridaya, heart center to the right. One more time, inhaling, rise of energy. Exhaling the torso into the twist. First, you could gaze over your right shoulder joint. Inhaling, the gaze left. That same transition to lift, pivot and spin. This is too much. And always change which leg is on top. My bottom right knee bending. Sole of my left foot on the earth, the left knee shining up to the sky. If that doesn't feel good, my right leg forward. The knee bending. If there's any reason, or my apologies for not mentioning, you do not enjoy this closed twist. Perhaps you're pregnant. You can always ease for the opening side. Just take a moment. Breathe out through the mouth. Just enjoying the steadiness of your body down. You hug the left knee in towards your heart center. You twist the torso. The exhale. The inhale, feeling the leg, coccyx to crown. With exhaling, might ease a little deeper into the twist. You breathe. Coccyx to crown. Exhaling. Easy a little deeper to the twisting shape. Once more, breathing in. And breathing out. Inhaling. The center. As I exhale, extending my legs outward. I'm going to invite you to join me in a forward fold. If you don't like the Bhavishya Konasana, be in Paschimottanasana, the legs extending. Of course, you could have the knees bending, draping the torso forward, arms down. Whatever feels best for your body. I like the Bhavishya Konasana. My legs at a wide angle. Take a moment, lift your gift. The lower half.
booty, the spits are connected down to the front. Enjoy a little rock. Walk on the exhale. Inhale, wave motion. The upper spine, maybe chin to the clouds. Exhaling forward, maybe the palms down to the ground. Rounding. Relaxing forward. Elbow joint. Palms forwards. Very classical variation. Palms gently clasping the inner soles of the feet. The arch. Breathing. Moment. Slow down. What are you feeling? What you're feeling, just feel it. Mission to experience fully. Mission to exist in your own world. Rush, no worry. Inhaling, easy. Towards the end. If you like, exhale, ease to relax down on your back. Taking your time. No rush, no. Truly, the most important shape of all. Relaxation state. Any shapes you feel you need to seal off movement meditation. Some kind of twist, happy baby. Happy life. Split the leg.
classical shavasana. We prefer to be seated. Take a moment. Yourself comfortable. And just be. Of course. Remain here. For as long as you like. Left palm, right thigh, heart center. Right palm over that. Breathing out. Okay, road. The journey is the one within. How are you feeling? whatever you feel it fully. It's permission to exist. In your own world. I appreciate you so much for sharing your breath, your presence and practice. I say to you, my brothers and my sisters, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope to see you soon.